Hello, my beautiful and talented people. Thank you so much for everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and booking readings. It all really matters, and I'm very appreciative. Today, we are asking the question, what is their karma for hurting you? We have pile 1, which is the 9 of Swords, pile 2, which is the Queen of Cups, pile 3, which is the 4 of Cups, and pile 4, which is the Fool. Just take a moment, choose which one's right for you. And I am doing a giveaway. So as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers, I am going to be giving away 2 free readings. So just make sure that you are subscribed and comment, and then you're in the running for that. Thank you so much, my beautiful darlings. With the 9 of Swords, what is their karma for hurting you? Now, the 9 of Swords is about anxiety. I feel like that they have definitely gained clarity. Are they in a lot of anxiety? Yeah, they're in a lot of anxiety because they definitely, if they were seeing themselves as the hero of the situation, they definitely have had to have clarity and kind of have to see things without having the benefit of illusions. So with the Knight of Pentacles, did they move too slowly? Did you move too slowly? What is the Knight of Pentacles? I feel like I'm going to get one more, and then I'm going to... So the Devil and the 9 of Pentacles came out. I think that they do want to make an offer towards you. But they see that you have really succeeded by yourself. And with the Devil, have they improved? Because the Devil can be about addictions. The Devil can be about attachments. I feel like they still feel very attached to you. They feel unhealthily attached to you, especially because they feel like you are good without them. And I've got the Knight of Swords. They want to tell you this, that they're still attached, but I feel like they're anxious because they also know that, you know, some of their attachment might not be coming from the healthiest place. You know, it might... Look, I feel like they've... I think that maybe for a while you were being blamed for their problems. Yeah. And they've gotten the realization that their problems are their problems. That you're actually good without them. And I feel like this person does want to come into your life. That doesn't mean that you need to let them back in. Keep in mind, this is just how this person feels, but I feel like they want to offer you... Yeah, but this person, you know, has definitely, like, they've been forced to have clarity with the Knight of Swords. I feel like, you know, not just life has brought a lot of clarity, but also people have, you know, outright told them, you know, what they've done. So I think that this person does want to, like, have something, but, like, they know that they didn't really bring anything healthy to begin with. What is their karma for hurting you? Their own heartbreak and lack of peace of mind. having to really, really live without that crutch of denial. You gave them a real realization of who and what they had become. And now they're anxious and heartbroken because of their actions. And they really do want to hold on. There could be some codependent energy as well. But yeah, it's like their karma is maximum clarity. Now they may they might choose to have this be something that makes them grow, or they just may not ever be able to justify it. So the moon came out, and the moon is confusing. Now, it is confusing energy, but also the sun came out twice. I think I feel like they were using fear as an excuse. That now they were in a lot of confusion, but now the sun is out. The sun is out. There's a sun in this card. Versus, like, it's like you took the light with you. So I think that they're getting a lot of clarity on their past. And things are a lot more uncertain for their future. Because I don't know if they see that you can handle life without them, but I don't know if they can figure out how to handle life without you. Which doesn't mean that you need to, you know, be that person for them. But the fact that they've definitely realized that they needed you more than you needed them. And they are definitely having to realize that, well, they have to see that there's a whole new perspective that they should have considered. I think that are they starting to see your perspective? I feel like it's not as much that they're seeing your perspective, but they are seeing the world differently. So what is their karma for hurting you? So heartbreak and having their foundations shaken because they weren't built on anything healthy with the devil. So anything that they've been building up that has been unhealthy is going to fall. And that's why things, even though they've got a great deal of clarity regarding you, it's one of the reasons why things are a lot less clear for themselves. With the Hierophant, well, there's an actual whip in the picture, so I feel like there definitely is some self-flagellation. But I feel they feel judged by society for their actions. Yeah. And they have a lot of discord in their life. And they are very much concentrating on what has gone wrong. So this has affected them pretty severely. I've got Limitless. Are they I think that they are going to eventually get to a point where they realize that these unhealthy, you know, limits, and because the most limiting card in the deck is the Devil. It's feeling that trappedness, that unhealthy attachment. So I feel that this might lead to them eventually trying to move out of being that person. I don't feel like they're right there right now, but they don't. But it's making them examine things enough that it might eventually help them. But yes, this connection between the two of you was flawed and broken. That, you know, I think that there will be forward movement. I'm not necessarily getting forward movement together, but I feel like there's 444 on the clock. I mean, obviously, whether somebody decides to be a better person or not, but this person has had to have a great deal of clarity on their own actions and having to look at things in a different way, well, having the things that don't serve them taken away. So in some ways, they're being moved forward, while at the same time you have moved forward into your own independence. So this person was very cold to you, and they are feeling that coldness as well. So I get that there is definitely passion. Is there? I know with the Devil there could have been a lot of passion between the two of you. But this is, I mean, this person is definitely having to start from the beginning again. I think that if they decide to move past their limitations, that they do have the opportunity for a new start. Not necessarily with you, but they may learn to grow from this experience. With the rose quartz, is this person going to grow their heart chakra? I'm getting that, you know, it's important to like not let this person that maybe you, part of your healing is going to be concentrating on your own heart chakra, because you may need some healing in that area after this experience, and that you definitely have gained some wisdom from your feelings. So with don't panic, I feel like this person is very panicked. You know, this person is doomed with the realization of what they have done. And I think that there is a path for healing for you, and it's not, and I think that this person, if they decide, and they need to decide, because, you know, this person has been very deep in their dysfunction for a long time, but ultimately, you know, you're definitely going to find healing in this situation. Like, you're not necessarily with this person, but just you're going to find healing. This person, if they release those limitations, they're potentially going to find some healing as well, but they have a long way to grow. I think that you need to acknowledge that you were always worthy of respect, and you were always worthy of appreciation. And I think on some level, this person, now that they've had to look at things very clearly, realize that too. But I've got the eye, I think. Like, this person does feel very societally judged for what they've done. With, it's like loving connections, but I feel like this connection isn't that loving, you know, like I mean, so I'm getting that right now, just for your own healing, it's best to concentrate on the loving connections you do have in your life, you know, the friendships you have, the family members, you know, if neither of those, you know, like anybody in your life who is truly giving, because you're definitely going to be able to move forward with this. You're going to be able to move forward in a practical step-by-step way, and you're going to be able to move forward emotionally, because ultimately you're stronger than what happens to you. So this person did not get off without punishment. They are having to be very clear with themselves, and they're not being able to hide from it. And what they've built up is falling down around them. And there is a chance, and I feel like it's just a chance, yeah, that this person might use it as a vehicle for change, but no matter what, you're free from having to deal with them anymore. So I appreciate you, and thank you so much. And I'm doing 2 free readings as soon as you hit 5,000 subscribers. Just make sure you're subscribed and comment, and you're in the running for that. And thank you for everybody who's been liking, sharing, commenting, booking readings. I really appreciate it. And now, pile number 2. Hello, my gorgeous Queen of Cups in pile number 2. What is their karma for hurting you? What is their karma for hurting you? Okay, so I've got the Queen of Cups. Is this somebody who's very loving? And I'm not sure if this is what you're going to want to hear. But this is somebody who concentrated on, you know, being emotionally intelligent, and has upgraded their life, and is genuinely working towards happiness, because that's just what they're deciding to do. With the Page of Cups, are they just making a new beginning? I feel like this person has decided that they're going to have an emotional new beginning, and that they're going to find something in happiness. So this if this doesn't seem like you, then maybe it's not. But yeah, I feel like this person has decided to move on from any past cycles. So the Two of Swords, are you this person? Because I'm getting that this is this person. So with the Two of Swords, are they conflicted? I feel like you're mentally conflicted. That you may be mentally conflicted about them moving on and working towards their happiness. And I feel like that you wanted something to pay off with them. Did they? But you're in a place where you don't feel like things have quite paid off, and you're really, I feel like you're conflicted more than this person is. What is their karma? They're moving forward. So I feel like this person was a very openly caring human being, but they were just unwilling to, you know, the world is about moving on from anything that is a negative cycle. Like you win, you have success with it. So if you guys had a negative cycle together, they decided to end it so that they could go on to better things. With the Page of Swords, are they watching you? Feel like you're kind of keeping an eye on them. But they're ready to move on to something that is satisfying. So I feel like you might be dealing with some of the, I mean, it looks like for the most part they actually got some good karma out of the situation. But I feel like you're the one who's conflicted. Is it because that you're not ready to move out of the past cycles? Yeah, I feel like all this conflict, because you also need to make a decision about what you want to move towards so that you can have success. And a brand new beginning. Yeah. I think that this person didn't have too much of a hard time with it because they were willing to just, like, if it wasn't paying off, they were willing to move on to something, you know, even if it's not with anybody else, but just something that can work. So this person is doing pretty well, actually. It looks like you're the one who needs to find balance. And it's kind of your own lack of balance is causing you to stay this conflicted. So I get the pie. I think that this person did very much see you as somebody that was like home to them. So I've got don't panic, and then it was attached to the door, which is about transition. Like, I feel like there may have been some panicking, and it needed to transition into working together. But yeah, the world came out twice. So this person has moved on from old cycles. And the question is, are you willing to move on to better cycles yourself? Because you have this opportunity for a lot of happiness as well. But, you know, you need to not be in the panic of things. Because I feel like, you know, balance is super important for you right now. Balance, actually finding clarity and making decisions. And if you do, you can have a new beginning as well, and you can have prosperity as well. But I feel like this connection was very damaged. That You know, like this person couldn't stay in this connection anymore because it didn't work. So concentrate on your clarity, because you're going to find happiness in it, and you will be able to level up yourself. And you know, you are going to have the same opportunity for prosperity. But I don't think that this person was ever your enemy. No. But this person did move forward. And I'm getting that you need to have some clarity regarding this. I feel like on some level you are being given, you know, you're being given spiritual input to, you know, say, you know, you don't need to stay this conflicted, and maybe don't spend your time, you know, following this person. Spend your time figuring out what matters to you. Because you are more powerful than you think you are, and this person mostly has tried to just live with integrity and move forward. So I would concentrate on your loving connections. I don't know. I know that you do have conflict with this person, but this person's just doing what they can to move on. And you have, you know, you can concentrate on your loving connections and find your internal balance. And I'm getting that you need to release things, because you do have the ability to get your own abundance, your own success, and get appreciation. But I feel like that there is some there's some things that are under the surface that you may need to examine about yourself. So what is this person's karma? This person is going to level up and do well, because they didn't set out to harm you. They just set out to have happiness in their life. So I'm getting, get into your own authenticity. Concentrate on your own success, because it's here for you. So no, if this doesn't sound right for you, then maybe pick another reading or another pile. But if you want to know this person's karma, this person is leveling up to a stronger, happier individual. And you have the ability to level up to a stronger and happier individual as well. And you know, you're not less than this person. I think that you may have some jealousy or envy regarding them, but that's not actually their responsibility. So they're moving on to bigger and better things, and you have all the opportunity to do the same. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And if for any reason you do want a free reading, I'm going to give away 2 once I hit 5,000 subscribers. So just make sure you're subscribed and you comment. And I just want to thank everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. And booking readings. It all matters, and I appreciate you. So pile number 3 with the 4 of Cups. What is this person's karma for hurting you? What is this person's karma for hurting you? So with the Four of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Star, and the Nine of Cups. So with the Four of Cups, do they realize that they rejected? I feel like that they're experiencing their own rejections in life. I feel like that they have a situation in their life where they may be taken advantage of, actually. I don't know if this is what they did to you. I feel like for some of you that's the case. Well, they are definitely maybe experiencing exactly what they might have done. So now they're experiencing rejection, and they are, I feel like, for like some, there's actually somebody who's stealing from them. For others, it's like, you know, people who are kind of making drama, being avoidant of any responsibility. And the Hanged Man is, you know, they're having to really see things from a different perspective. I feel like they almost exactly are having to deal with something that they've done. I feel like they're having to experience from the other side. So with the Star, I do feel that, you know, they're having to experience being on the other end of behavior that they may have used against you, but there is potential for them to have a new beginning. I think because they are starting to see things in a different light. With the World, is this the person? I feel like this person realizes that you have moved on to bigger and better things. That they're now dealing with the same behavior that they put on you, and you are just leveling up and setting distance between the two of you. And I feel that that causes them to have a greater degree of conflict as well. I feel like there's an inner conflict there. Because you've definitely seen your value, and they are starting to see what their behavior was. They also see that you're no longer really emotionally available to them, and you're getting better without them. So I mean, they're mentally conflicted because, you know, you're getting healing, and it's like they're aware that, like, you know, the things in your life are going well, but the things in their life, they're getting the same. I feel like some of it's like they're having to deal with what they did on the other side. And again, I feel like that there is potential for healing on their end, and there is a potential for healing on your end. I don't know if it's going to be together, but that's not the point. I think that they're going to accept that it sucks to be with somebody who treats people like that they used to, or that they have, and whether they choose to have that be. So they are being given that level of clarity, and it is part of their healing process of just, you know. So with the Six of Wands, are they receiving success? Do they want success? No, I think part of their issue is that they're seeing you succeed, and they are they're seeing you succeed and heal without them. That you're up leveling, that you are being really clear about the bad behavior you won't stand for. And they have to realize that it's not, it's that they now see that you are somebody that, you know, was amazing in their life, and that they, you know, caused problems and ran away. They were, you know, unfair. And like as soon as they were no longer an issue for you, then you just succeeded and thrived. Versus them now being attached to something that isn't healthy. So I feel like they're in the midst of some kind of connection that's very unhealthy. Where like everything that they've done is happening to them. And they realize that, yeah, as soon as you cut them out of your life, you were good. So it's pretty, so yeah, they have the potential to break out of this negative cycle that they've put themselves in. It's like you went to the next cycle of up leveling, and they went to the cycle of negativity. So you're like, your life went up and their life went down, and they do compare the two. I've got unconditional love. Does this person have unconditional love for you? Okay. So this person, you know, despite their actions, does have love for you. Even though they were unfair, and even though you had to cut them out of your life, and, you know, they were just being really negative. So they see you thriving without them. And they no longer have you as this loving presence in their life, where you're thriving and their life is not what they wanted it to be. And I feel at the same time, like they're both getting a taste of their own medicine and seeing you thrive without them, and knowing that you've really cut them off, while at the same time having feelings for you. I feel like this person wasn't honest with you, and because of that, they're getting people who are being really dishonest towards them. So I've got good fortune and prosperity. Okay, I think that they're coming to realize that the connection that they had with you kind of connected them to good fortune and prosperity. And when they lost that connection, because they were acting in a really unhealthy way, that they lost that good fortune and prosperity. So I feel like this person has very much followed their passions. Some of them, you know, like, it's not for everybody in this pile, but some of them were cheating. And maybe that's why it ended things. I feel like that was very strong for some of you, but that's not necessarily for everybody. But like, this person was not very disciplined with themselves. Yeah, they weren't very disciplined with themselves. They were like, you know, whatever I want, and not really paying attention to the consequences. So even though they're still finding that they do have love in their heart for you, that hasn't gone away, but that your life, that their life, they're now stuck with very negative things that they really need to, that they can make a change to improve, but that, I mean, that the opportunity to improve is there, but that you're just skyrocketing to success, and partially because you're not having to deal with what they put you through. So they also realize that they were the person holding you back. So, yeah, they know you're one of a kind. Are they going to take the steps to get better? I don't know if they will. I mean, I know that Spirit is trying to get them there, but they still have to be along for the ride. But they see you just taking one step and then the next step forward until you're getting where you need to be. So this person is witnessing your life get better as a direct result of not putting up with their stuff anymore, while at the same time still having feelings for you and getting to taste the same behavior that you experienced when they were with you. So thank you very much. I really appreciate you. And I want to say thank you for everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, booking readings. It all matters, and I'm very grateful. I also am doing a giveaway. So at 5,000 subscribers, you just need I'm going to give away 2 readings. So just make sure that you're subscribed and you comment, and you're in the reading for that. And we're going to move on to pile number 4 with the Fool. Hello, my beautiful fools. So with pile number 4, what's their karma for hurting you? So do they feel like yeah, they feel very foolish with the 9 of Wands. They definitely feel very defensive regarding it, and just generally tired. Like, I feel like they just feel like this sense of exhaustion with the Knight of Pentacles. They're trying to heal, and to some extent they just, like, they're so tired of fighting. Like, what is this? Do they want to contact you? Do they want to take some action towards you? I feel like they are trying to get back on their feet, because it did kind of take them out. I don't know if it's just not being in your life, but I feel like they were a little bit sidelined for a little while. So they are trying to build things up, and they, you know, they're just exhausted, and they feel stupid. I don't know, are they trying to fight for the connection with you? I feel like this person's just feels stupid and is exhausted and is trying to heal and come in balance with their life again so that they can move forward. But they definitely, for a long time, they didn't have any peace. with the Four of Cups. Are they experiencing rejection? I think that one of the things that they don't, I feel like that they rejected you, and that this still, like, they're still trying to come back from that. Like they feel stupid because of that. What is their karma for hurting you? Yeah, now, like I feel like they did want to move things forward, but now they're very confused about, like, what options they even have. I feel like they do. Yeah, like they just, like they weren't willing to take the thing that, you know, was being offered to them that was actually good, and now they're looking at all the other options and they're realizing that they weren't options. But at the same time, they feel stupid because they feel like they need to heal and move on because they still made the decision that they made. And I feel like they made you feel left out in the cold. It's like they didn't take your offer and, like, shut you out of their life, and now they realize that you were the best option, and that they're not actually all that interested in their other options. So Page of Pentacles, I feel like they're really trying to rebuild. I don't know if they're trying to rebuild with you. I think that they feel really stupid. They feel like they've made a bad decision. Yeah, they definitely feel like they made a bad decision. The Queen of Wands, are you the... Yeah. To some extent, they really feel like you're better than they are. With the Page of Pentacles just starting to do some establishment, and you are somebody who really takes agency in your life, who takes action, who has this fiery passion, who is very desirable. So did they just try to have something sexual with you? I feel like you were this, like, amazingly desirable. It's like they didn't choose you as an option because you know, they felt it was too good to be true, so they kind of froze you out. But the problem is you're not. You are, you know, as good as you are. But they're just trying with the Page and the Knight of Pentacles to try to, like, build things. So I feel like they ultimately, by acting badly towards you, they ultimately, and treating you, cutting you out, like, they're coming to realize that they were the big loser on that one. That you can do better and they can't. With the Hierophant, I think that they realize that you are, that you would have been, you are the kind of person that they would have wanted to have a commitment with. Are they going to offer something? Like with, I feel, did you offer? Yeah, I feel like you offered them something that would have been, I feel like one of the reasons why they feel like a fool is, like, now they'd kill to have this offer, but they did not take it seriously at the time, and they they made you feel bad. The Queen of Cups. Are they the Queen of Cups, or are you the... So you're this... So they realize that, you know, over and above this person who is, you know, very fiery, very in control of your life, very, you know, goal-oriented, that you're also somebody who's very emotionally mature, very kind, very loving. And, you know, they're having to realize that they may have messed up something that would have had a very strong foundation, and would have been something that, you know, they want to have in the long run. So I've got transformation. Are they going... I feel like this this realization is making them go through somewhat of a transformation. Because they're realizing that if they want, that they have to mature. Yeah, they definitely need to mature. So they have to transform, and they definitely, if they were unable to see your value, now they can't help but see it with the Shine card. So I feel like you may have continued to grow. Yeah, you've continued to grow since whatever they have done. And that they're having to realize that really was all on them. That they were the one who made things not work out. That they were the one who was acting shady. And that... So they're having to realize what they've done. So I've got the Time card, not the Time card. I don't know. Maybe Time card means something to you. Maybe you work in payroll. I don't know. But I feel like that there is some, you know, necessary element of timing. So I don't know if they feel like you came into their life too soon, or I feel like it's just time for them to grow up. Yeah. That it was time for them to actually take responsibility and not act so foolishly. So with the chef hat and the little spoons and spatulas and things, I feel like this person, you know, they know they've been a fool, but on some level they still have hope that this connection is going to work out, and they kind of want to start like nourishing the connection. Whether or not you're open to that, that's on you. Just because they want that doesn't mean that you need to. But they definitely see how you shine, and they're definitely realizing that they need to transform their behavior if they don't want to keep acting like a fool. And again, you don't need to take this person back. That's up to you. But this person really wants to heal this connection. With the star, like they really want to heal this connection. And they want to anchor it into existence. Whether or not, I feel like they're being willing to, that they're trying to level up. Yeah. They're trying to be a better person because they see that you have, you know, you continue to work on being, you know, your best version of yourself. So, yeah, they do feel this connection with you. And they do see that you are somebody that's amazingly special. I do have the angel wings, so there could be, you know, a little bit of angelic guidance that's happening in this connection. I've got friend. I don't know if some of you may have never, you know, some of you, like this person, like you, maybe you used to be friends. But I feel like they realize that it was their behavior that caused you guys to no longer be friends. Some of you, there was something romantic, but it never progressed past a friendship. And then eventually even that friendship ended. Yeah, but I feel like this person is... They want to... I mean, Superman, or, you know, is the world's biggest Boy Scout. Like, I think that they really want to like the person that they see. So I think that they are making efforts because they have had to confront their own actions to instead of being the person who causes problems, being the person who provides solutions. So I think on some level this person wants to be a better person so they can be in your life. Now, that doesn't mean that you should take them back until they actually, you know, it doesn't mean you need to take them back at all. But if you do choose to, you know, don't, you know, let them do their work. Let them do their healing. Let them come, like, let them put at least as much effort into fixing the connection as they did with breaking it. And that doesn't mean that you can never open up to them again, but, you know, if they broke things, they do need to put effort towards fixing them. And this person may want to start again on a friendship level. So I get... I think that they really see you as innocent. That, yeah, I'm getting some, you know, so, like, it makes them feel like a bad person because they know you were innocent in the situation. They know that they caused this problem. My throat is even getting a little more tight, so I feel like that they haven't really communicated this either. And that some of this was due to unhealthy past coping mechanisms. But yeah, this person does want to show you that they appreciate you. They do. I feel like whether you, I think that they really want to have you back in their life. And they're aware that they need to make a transformation for that to happen. Because they do want to be able to open up your heart. And they do feel like that they got good fortune through this connection. So with the little chevron, like it's made of hematite. And hematite is about grounding. And also it's kind of part of an arrow. So I feel like this person wants to, like, really focus on grounding themselves so that they can offer you something that's worth that would be worth your time. Because I think that they've come to the realization that you know, are, you know, so wonderful and really worthy of appreciation. with the dragon, I feel like they realize that they need to, that if they get the opportunity to have a connection with you again, that they really actually need to protect the connection with you. And with the turtle, I'm getting that they now feel that you are protecting yourself regarding them. But they actually... But they want to get back in your life. That's what I keep hearing. So like they want another opportunity because they see that you are always just shining. Like with the dolphin. Yeah. They're tired of being a fool and they want to start making actual good judgment calls. So whether or not they do, this is their, you know, but you know, I think that they're exhausted by how things, you know, have been. So they're trying to heal up, so they can offer you something that's worth their time. Because, you know, I think they're tired of their shenanigans too. Yeah. You are not the only person who's tired of what they've been doing. They are tired of what they've been doing. And they realize that that loving, beautiful energy from you is, you know, is something that they shouldn't mess around with. So, like, I feel like they do want to take the time and transform. So, again, you don't need to take them back, but they definitely are exhausted and tired with themselves as well, and they do want to make good in this situation. Whether or not they get another shot, that's up to you. Because, but certainly, change has to come from their end. So, you know, let them show you. Let them be consistent if you let them around again. So thank you so much. I deeply appreciate you. I am doing 2 free readings as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. So be subscribed and comment. And thank you. I also want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, booking readings. It all matters, and I appreciate it.